Hey, welcome back to Shakesyear. We are still working on Henry VI Part 2, and today we get to hear from Gloucester, our good friend Humphrey from Act 3, Scene 1. So, recap, everybody's out to get him, and they kind of, well, they didn't really frame his wife, but they encouraged his wife to do some really illegal things, have a seance, so that she could get arrested, so that then they could kind of like pin all sorts of blame on him too, because husband and wife, I guess, are guilty of similar crimes. So anyway, at the beginning of this scene, she has already been arrested and convicted, and she's gone off to live in exile on the Isle of Man. And at the beginning of this scene, they were like, why isn't Gloucester, the king is like, why isn't Gloucester here yet? It's so unlike him. And the queen's like, are you kidding me? He's terrible. He does all of the wrong things, and he's disrespectful, and he just wants your crown, and blah, 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 blah. And everybody else chimes in. They're like, pretty much, yeah, that's how it goes. And then a messenger comes in and is like, hey, we just lost all of France. Like, you no longer have power over any towns in France. And the Duke of York is over in a corner, and he's like, crap, that's bad news for me, because I want to steal the throne and I wanted France to come with it. And then Gloucester shows up and he's like, hey, everybody. And they're like, you're under arrest. And he's like, for what? And they're like, well, for taking bribes and stealing the soldiers' pay. And he says, is it but thought so? What are they that think it? I never robbed the soldiers of their pay, nor never had 1 penny bribe from France. So help me God, as I have watched the night, I, night by night, in studying good for England. That doit that ere I wrested from the king, or any groat I hoarded to my use, be brought against me at my trial day. No. Many a pound of mine own proper store, because I would not tax the needy commons, have I dispersed to the garrisons, and never asked for restitution. And they're like, well, he thinks he does protest too much. And he's like, no, I'm telling the truth. Like, what else you got? And they said, well, you're being weird about how you're torturing people. And he's like, I punish people the way that they're supposed to be punished. Like, I'm fitting the punishment to the crime the way that I'm supposed to, as the protector of the crown and of the country. Like, what else you got? And they're like, well, we have lots of charges that we're not going to get into right exactly now. Just suffice it to say you're under arrest. And then tomorrow we get to hear his rebuttal to that lovely thing. So yeah, things are starting to get exciting. I'll see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.